Hi everybody, Hardin here. I know I said the last video would probably be my last video, but the best laid plans of men can go awry, and that's what's happening. Why am I doing this video? I've attempted to apply the law of attraction to my life, and that would eventually lead me to finding Dr.Joe Vitale's website. And he had a very interesting blog up on, of all people, Kevin Trudeau. And as I was reading the blog, it finally hit me what Kevin Trudeau had really done to achieve success. Because his latest venture is your wish is your command, and he's pitching the law of attraction. I don't believe that Kevin Trudeau used the law of attraction. That's what I was going to state on Dr. Joe Vitale's blog about Kevin Trudeau. But they used a moderator and they chose censorship, and my post was pulled. They did not allow it to go up. I didn't see anything wrong. I wasn't going to speak out against the law of attraction if they thought that's what I was going to do. No, I was speaking out against Kevin Trudeau. There's a very interesting statement on one of the posts on that blog from one of the posters, and it says, where there's one lie, there's many more. It's very true, especially in the case of Kevin Trudeau. I don't know. This is a guy who in 1991 was sentenced to 2 years in prison on 2 counts of fraud. He took 11 credit card numbers from 11 customers of this mega memory system, which was a joke and a lie, went into a bank, posed as a doctor, and cashed checks totaling $80,000. $80,000. Man. Yeah, this is a guy you want to trust with your credit card information. Not. Went to prison. He met a gentleman in prison. They were cellmates. They got together, came out, and started pitching him with a little marketing program, and it didn't take long for him to get in trouble for that. Shortly thereafter, Kevin Trudeau was pitching all kinds of products on television. Mega memory, mega reading, use your search engine, you'll find them. All of which were scientifically proven not to work, and he got in some serious hot water behind it, which led to a court settlement in 2004. He has a lifetime ban from pitching products when they're commercials. However, it cannot apply to books, tapes, audios, these things. Why? Freedom of the press, freedom of speech. So he is allowed to do that, and it was part of the exemption in the 2004 court settlement. Now, if we look at the list of things he did since that settlement, it's right there in front of you exactly how he's been able to be so successful. He comes up with the natural health cares they don't want you to know about. Then there's a natural weight loss cure they don't want you to know about. Then there's a natural debt cares they don't want you to know about. Then there's a secret money making they don't want you to know about, the book that he came out with. And as I said, his latest pitch right now is, and the latest thing he's pitching is your wish is your command. If you haven't watched the movie The Secret, you should watch it if you want to compare the infomercial to that movie that Kevin Trudeau is doing. And that infomercial Kevin Trudeau is doing is right here on YouTube. No, I'm not giving you the links because I'm not going to lead you to Kevin Trudeau. I don't want you spending money on this guy. I'm trying to warn you away from it. If you want to find it, do it on your own. Just type in Kevin Trudeau and you'll find it. But the infomercial, it parallels the movie The Secret. He copied it. But he was very slick about it, and he did it in a way that the makers of The Secret can't come and get him, because he's done it in such a way where, yes, you can pick up on the parallels, but they're subtle. And the parallels that he did, again, made reference to the Secret Brotherhood. Well, if you look at the movie The Secret, you'll find out that they mention secret societies. They mention how the secret was passed down through the ages. And the infomercials route with lies, man, it's full of lies. I caught him in one where he said that he met with Norman Vincent Peale back in the 1970s before he died. Well, Norman Vincent Peale didn't die until 1993. Back in just in 1975, Kevin Trudeau was only 12 years old. He was born in 1963. So my question is, what teenager knows about Dr. Norman Vincent Peale? I didn't know who Dr. Norman Vincent Peale was as a teenager. I mean, I know who he is now, but I didn't know who he was as a teenager. I knew who Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier were, Pete Rose, Mike Schmidt. I knew who Hank Aaron was, but didn't know who the hell Dr. Norman Vincent Peale was. So, that's a joke. Another lie in the infomercial is he claims that he flunked out of high school. Go to smokinggun.com and look up Kevin Trudeau and his mother when he was being sentenced on those 2 fraud charges, wrote a letter to the court. Kevin Trudeau was an honor roll student all through school, and she very clearly states that in that letter. But Kevin Trudeau was also voted most likely to succeed. Anybody that's voted most likely to succeed when I was in high school got great grades, was successful at everything they were doing in school, from sports, all their extracurricular activities. So, it's just one lie after another. And in fact, Kevin Trudeau has been getting in hot water for his claims about the natural weight cure they didn't want you to know about. In fact, that particular thing is very hard to follow, and there's a drug you need to use in that's very hard to get your hands on. So keep that in mind about his lies. And we can just go on and on and on. But the point I'm making here is use your search engine. That's all Dr. Joe Vitale had to do was use the search engine. He would have found out what a liar and a con artist Kevin Trudeau is. Kevin Trudeau hasn't stopped, folks. He just found a new way to take money from people and not go to jail. They can sue the hell out of him all they want, but he's not really going to go to jail behind it with his books. So Dr. Joe Vitale, I say to you, I think you damaged your credibility when you did that. I think you took a big risk. I think you need to recant that endorsement. And congratulations, because I'm keeping my promise to you. I'll post this video on your videos as a response, and you can't censor me here. So look for more videos on stuff like this. I've decided to go ahead and do more videos on stuff like this because I want to get the word out there. And this is actually going to be a 2-part video. I got a little bit more about Kevin Trudeau I want to talk about, and some more of his lies. So look for it. Ardeen.